this video, I'm going to be talking about Kratom. Now, this is a herbal medicine slash plant that grows in Southeast Asia. And the reason I'm making this video is I've been receiving a lot of requests and comments from my earlier videos, which are based around treatments and drug treatments for fibromyalgia and other pain conditions. And a lot of viewers have asked about Kratom and why it's not available in the NHS or in the UK, and it being a herbal medicine, it ought to be safe, much like cannabis. Well, Kratom is a herbal medicine, and that is right. It grows in Southeast Asia. There are a lot of Southeast Asian countries where it has been used for centuries as a dietary supplement, as a medicine that can be where the leaves are either chewed, it can be sometimes smoked, it's often put in a tea, and now there are some areas where it can be even made into capsules or pills. The challenge with Kratom is that right now no country apart from Thailand has legalized it. Indeed, the FDA, which is the main body in the US, has actually in 2019 come out with a statement that there is no evidence that Kratom is useful for anything in the medical field at all. Yet, Kratom is used for acute and chronic pain management. It's been suggested that it can be used for people having opioid use disorder, and it's certainly been used by patients for managing their anxiety or ADHD or even depression and some other mental health conditions. So why is that? Well, Kratom technically and biologically comes from a plant which is called mitrogynea. And what they have found is that the Kratom leaves and the flowers that it produces has a lot of alkaloids, more than 50 different chemicals, and two most common ones in them are one which is called mitragynine and another one which is a variation of it, which is called 7-hydroxymitragynine. And what these chemicals do predominantly is that they, at a low dose, they cause a euphoria-like sensation, and at a high dose, they have an opioid-like dampening or respiratory depression. So effectively, what we are considering is that Kratom is a plant that has got a little bit of stimulant-like properties and a little bit of opioid depressive-like properties. And that obviously is the reason why some people find it useful and have found it to be beneficial. But the reality is that right now, no studies have ever been done on it. So I'm not in a position to actually recommend it or even suggest it, because there's nothing to guide what kind of dosages people must be taking, what should they be taking, how should they be taking it. It has not been proven at all. In the UK, 2016, under the Psychoactive Substances Act, Kratom has been really banned and not available at all, neither on the NHS nor, as far as I'm aware, even as a dietary supplement in any health food shops. I do have many patients telling me about it and asking about it, so I've made this video to guide and help people understand about some of these plants that keep coming out there. But the reality now is that it's not a drug, or it's not a plant that's well understood, well supported by evidence, and unfortunately there are now cases of people overdosing on it, misusing it, and sometimes it's been served as a mixture with this leaf with other drugs as well. So there are cases of misuse now increasing. So I'd advise against it, and from my perspective, Kratom is not something that is right now medically suitable for pain management as it stands. I hope you found this video useful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you for watching the videos. I hope you're getting value from them. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for notifications on when the next videos are to be released.